Okay, introduce yourselves first.
I'm Micaiah.
I'm Naomi.
Okay, so the question today is, what kind of person do you think Damari Turner is?
Gay. I ain't gonna lie.
Funny. Cuss a lot.
I don't cuss
You're
at all.
very outgoing, like
Yeah. And
You
let's
loud
see,
as hell.
bigger than life personality.
Yes, introduce yourself.
My name is Reagan Watson-Heiser.
Okay, so today's question is, what are some good qualities that Damari Turner has?
Damari is hilarious. He's very kind. He makes me pee my pants sometimes
gosh.
because he's so funny. Damari has a nice butt.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. You're welcome.
Knowing Damari's always been a cool guy, cool, loving guy. Like, we always turn up on the bus together. We's always wilding out. He's a good homie. And we hang out here and there, especially during school, because on the bus.
Okay, homie is looking rough right now, but one strength is you know how to make people laugh. You know how to make the best out of a situation. One weakness would be you kind of have an attitude problem when it comes to voicing your opinions and things like that. You a little quick at the mouth. But other than that, I can't think of another weakness. Yeah, you have a really good sense of humor. You're very loving and caring towards people. You just gotta learn to not put all your emotion into a situation that doesn't require it. That's how people, end up taking advantage of you. But other than that, I don't really have another strength.
Hello guys, we're back here with another YouTube video. It's your boy Marin. So I would right off the bat like to say thank you to those people who let me interview them. I'd like to thank Micaiah, Naomi, Reagan, and Chaka. And there were some other people that were supposed to be interviewed, but they were a little busy, so they will be in the next video, my next storytime video. So what we're doing here today is we're just giving you guys a little peek into my life. This isn't like a big story or anything like that. We're just letting y'all know a little bit more about me, what kind of person I really am. And I think with some of the answers my friends gave you, I feel like they were pretty accurate, and I really appreciate every answer that they had given me. But I'd also like to say I'm not perfect, and I don't think I'm perfect. And I know that I might come off a little cocky sometimes, but I'm just confident, that's the way I was raised. I was raised to never leave the house, not fully dressed, and always be dressed for success. That's how I was raised. Always walk out with your head high. Don't never let anybody bring you down or nothing like that. So that's basically all that was. That's basically all this is. I'm just really confident, and I like who I am. Because it took a while for me to be content with who I am. I didn't always like the way my body looked. I didn't always like the way I looked at all. I didn't always like my physical appearance, but I've grown to love myself. Because I feel like if other people can love you, then you should most definitely love yourself. Because I feel like that's a big key factor in life, is to always love yourself and respect yourself before you can respect others and love them as well. And I'll admit I have flaws. I'm moody. I'm not always in a great mood. Sometimes I'm mad, and sometimes it'll be for no reason at all. I'm just moody. It's just the way that I am. Sometimes I'm cranky. Sometimes I can snap at people for no apparent reason. And I'm trying to work on that, because I don't feel like it's fair to anyone to have a person like that in their life. But I'm not always like that. But I will admit that I am sometimes like that. I can admit that. But I'd like to go back a couple of years and tell y'all a story. So in middle school, I I used to have a lot of issues with friends and a lot of drama, you know. I used to get teased for the way I looked. Sometimes the way I dressed or what I wore. I used to get teased for a lot of things. But I also did have a lot of people who were very close friends to me. And even sometimes I ended up with beefs with them, and that was all throughout middle school. But I think around 8th grade, I had this one group of friends. It was Jenna, Carrie, Karis, and Sydney. We were in choir together, and we just became close. I had a lot of other friends. I had my football friends and all that, but they were the people that talked to me every day. We ate lunch together, and I still have a lot of love for them to this day, even though we don't talk that much. Those were the main friends that I had. Those are the ones I would go to all my problems about. But I feel like I didn't confide in them as much as I should have, because I started having suicidal thoughts, and I became a broken person, and I didn't want to be fixed. I wanted to hurt. I wanted to suffer because I felt like I deserved it. I felt like, why am I going through this if I don't deserve it? I realize now that's really stupid, because no one deserves to be treated poorly or bullied or anything like that. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, the utmost respect from any person that you come in contact with. And I know my worth now, but I didn't know my worth. And I actually had a suicide attempt, and people found out about it, of course. And I'd like to say, people that I didn't even talk to were there to help me, and I didn't even know that I had made that much of an impact on people, or that I even mattered that much, that people I don't even talk to would even reach out to me. I hate to say it, and I hate that it took that much for me to see my worth. And I hate that it took that much for me to see how much people really cared about me. But I want everybody to know, there will always be someone in your corner that cares for you. Even if your own family doesn't care for you, there's someone there. No one is not cared for. And anybody who's watching this video and they feel the same way, or they ever felt the same way, you can always come talk to me. You got my YouTube, my Instagram and Snapchat is in the description, and me in my bio. You can always come talk to me, because I hate to see anyone else go through anything like that, and I would gladly help and talk to anyone through these problems. While I wasn't at school for a week, and my friends had made me a bunch of posters, and I'm about to show y'all. They put on my wall. I put on my wall. So there's this one, and this one. This is about my friend Xiaomi. This was in 8th grade. That one. That's that one. I ain't gonna show you all of them, but I really appreciated how they did that for me. And I hung a lot of them up on my wall, and I never threw any of them away. I kept every single one of those letters because they meant a lot to me. And I could never be more grateful. I just really did not know how much people really cared for me. But on to less sadder things. And this folder right here is a book that I've been handwriting since August of last year. So far I'm only 6 chapters in. It's just basically my life story. It's about my depression and how I grew into a better person. How I wasn't always broken, and I became confident. So I'll be finishing that up soon. But like I said, I'm 6 chapters in, and when I get finished with that, I will gladly release it to everybody. I will be making copies and everything, because I feel like I feel like my story should be heard, even though nothing really majorly bad happened. But you know, I feel like my story should be heard like anyone else's story. So you know. So just know we got a book coming soon, guys. So be prepared for that. And I'd also like to say, back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, I think my friends had some good points on what kind of person that I was. But I think my dad had the best point. He sat me down like a week or two ago, and he told me, you know what I think your problem is? I think you're actually a really nice, caring, kind person, and you have this wall built up around you because you don't want your feelings hurt, and it makes you defensive. And he said, and I have to agree with him, because I mean, I've been through a lot. I don't want to be bullied again. I don't want to be teased again, and that's why maybe why sometimes I'm a little cranky or I'm a little snappish, because I'm just defensive now. But I'm really trying to work on it and show the world that's not really who I am, because I care about a lot of people, and I really care about my friends. And you know, I don't know if they really see that or not, but I really do care about them. I care about them a lot. You know, I go to war for them. You know, they know who they are. And that's all I'd like to say today, guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd like to thank you for listening again. Thanks again to Reagan, Chaka, Micaiah, and Naomi. I'll be shouting them out on my Snapchat. Thanks.